Well, howdy YouTube gamers. You are about to witness competitive duels between two players. It is OkBro, who is originally from PlayStation, and also Bean, who is originally from PC, so it's in between platform duels. Initially, Bean won in the winners bracket finals, then OkBro got sent to the losers bracket, won there, and came back to the finals of the tournament, so hey, please enjoy. Well, grand finals. Okay. Buffed fire lance. It might be actually decent against dagger and shield, now when I think about it. But yeah, I'm curious how it's going. Like, definitely going to be like a better matchup than S-Stock, methinks. Especially considering that they are on particular rule set, yeah? Like, not everything is available. Although, I assume that you cannot really... he's using Synchedea because you probably have like restrictions on Wakizashi. Like definitely no Flaming Strike because it's overall banned from the tournament. You also probably like cannot really use the greases, yeah? They are probably also banned. The only reason why Bean has like a buff is because of the Ash of War. But yeah, like it's working well so far for OkBro. It almost looks like as if Bean really wouldn't have that many options right now, yeah? Which is probably not really true. But OkBro probably has like just easier life, or all things considered, when it comes to setup. I have feeling like his setup is just a little bit easier to play. Although one mistake can end up just in the big loss, yeah? In the meaning that like if his shield would get broken right now, that would be it most likely. Alright. OkBro wins the first one. I was afraid like these finals are going to be sweep on Bean's side, but that weapon swap, it can be actually good. So still though, since Bean won the winners bracket, there is a chance that he has a potential counter to whatever OkBro is currently using, yeah? We are going to see how it's gonna be like, even though OkBro like has a chance to win first round of matches in the grand final, he can still lose later on because of the matchup mostly, yeah? So we are going to see how it's gonna be like. Alright, let's see. So Bean changed the weapon to the Grave Scythe, and it is actually pretty decent choice. Overall, like a good backstab by OkBro. That's fantastic. Let's go. But yeah, like this matchup is probably much better in comparison to Lance. It's also easier. Like you can just like make a mistake of hitting the guy in the shield, and you're still gonna get like something out of it. Oh, corner. Ah, he just ran off the corner and then put Bean into the corner. That's pretty funny. Like overall, in comparison to the regular game though, that matchup is probably not that Grave Scythe favored now when I think about it. It's mostly because you don't have Flaming Strike, yeah? So like you don't have like a mix-up that potentially can linger, even though it's reactable, it still can linger, yeah? Like point blank, anything that Scythe is doing is technically reactable. That being said, beautiful spacing right here. So yeah, so far it's looking very, very good, not gonna lie. Oh, unfortunate running attack. Like Bean is so far, like, honestly, most of his hits, those were, like, rather mistakes of OkBro rather than Bean, like, outplaying. So, we are going to see how this match gonna end up. Because, yeah, it's very close. Here you go, like, OkBro actually blocked the attack, but still like a half of the damage just went through. Oh! Super armor being used here. And he attempted to do it again, but... well... the R2 just broke the super armor. Like, super armor just doesn't activate, like... not even broke the super armor, just like a hit before the super armor got activated, more like... super armor, of course, cannot be broken like that. And OkBro apparently attempted to neutral jump here. And yeah, the movement of the scythe, like when it comes to neutral R1, just works in the way that, well, he got put down real quick, as simple as that. Alright, so we got another round here, round 3. And, well... so far, rather standard start. Nothing really as special. Although, like, a Bean managed to hit... oh! Look at that! The anti-R R1 and Bean in, like, advantage of something like 2 hits. If I count correctly. But yeah, like, it's not really... ooh, that neutral jump. Neutral jump, turn one! And delayed attack. Hell yeah! And keeping the prio because of the scythe. Oh! And then we got OkBro like responding a little bit. That's nice. And what we are going to see further? I feel like it's going to be a standard play unless like gamers are going to try to like trick each other with something. But not sure if there is much you can do, frankly. Like, I mean, we have the case of OkBro just like running the setup that most likely doesn't really allow him to like let's say like hard swap to something like actually bigger. Although that being said, he had a nice exchange and almost equalized the entire match. Bean on the other hand, like most likely looking at the fact like he's currently using just a grave scythe with absolutely nothing else equipped, and previously he also like was running the lance, which both of these have like pretty much almost the same amount of the weight points. So like I am almost certain that we are just going to see like basic like grave scythe versus the knife and board matchup, and we are not going to see like much of surprises in form of some sort of the neutral swap, for an example. But we are going to see it. This basic gameplay, works for OkBro in this particular match so far. As we can see, even though he had this advantage at the very beginning, now the fight is almost equalized. Nice attempt on the backstab by Bean. As I said before, Bean is actually a specialist on pulling off insane backstabs, and yeah, like he's looking for the opportunities to do like these like insane like angle backstabs that some people just deem to be impossible, and he makes them possible. So honestly, we can actually we can expect them to happen. Yeah, like I remember in one of the previous finals of the tournament that I think he actually lost, not by much, but like still. Oh, speaking of the devil, equalizer. Just like and the swap. Let's see. Yeah, speaking of the devil, yeah, like I mean, I don't have to say anything more. Just maybe like gonna finish the story. I remember pretty well how like the gamer just pulled off a backstab against a running attack of the Shamshir out of hitstun and won the round by doing so. But yeah, the guy is actually insane. Like, he can equalize the fight by doing these backstabs. But, well, he is... It's just a matter of getting hit once, frankly. Whereas he has to hit twice. Oh, unfortunate. OkBro actually waited and got that kill. Good roll catch. But hey, that attempt by Bean was insane. Now we are seeing Shamshir on Bean's side, and as far as I understand, Bean has shit tons of experience with Shamshir. And of course, like in setup like this, like these tournaments, like I think, now when I think about it, probably Estok would be like better against sword and board. Mostly because, like, you cannot really aggress an stock player. And, like, daggers have absolutely terrible... Oh, wow, amazing backstab. Absolutely terrible, like, aggressive game. Like, ultimately, it's, like, very defensive setup. But well played by OkBro. Like, he actually managed to pull off that backstab. Beautiful. Let's go. Like, yeah, these finals are way better than I thought, frankly. OkBro is proving that PlayStation players know how to play the video game too. So, hey. Good for him. I'm seeing good amount of weapon variety for a meta fight. Dude, it's meta in this game is way less stale than people give it credit for. Like, one of the funniest things is me listening to people like actually saying that meta is so boring because there's so little weapons and so on and so forth. Whereas, like, out of top of my head, even without any restrictions, you have what? Shamshir, Clean Rod, Thrusting Shields, Oak actually got another win, GG. When it comes to meta adjacents that are actually good matchups here and there, you can definitely bring like a Great Spears, like the Mesmers or Lance. Dagger with the shield is definitely a meta as well in the duels, yeah. Great Katana, like Grave Scythe, are definitely like meta adjacent as well, and they are just a key factor when it comes like what can help you to win. The meta of these games can be stale. Elden Ring is not the case of the stale meta at all, though. Like, I don't know, we can go further. Close of Night is another like insanely like powerful meta setup. Offhand track Shellsaw plus anything, like another meta setup. Yeah, like without a doubt, this game doesn't have stale meta. It's not like Dark Souls 3, where if someone pulls off PKCS, then you gotta have to either pull off PKCS yourself or Murky. Like, it's not like you have only two legitimate weapons that are better than everything else. This game is different. Well, so far, it seems like, yeah, OkBro is gonna get it in the bag. Indeed he did. Here is a win. Gotta admit though, like the last two fights, the moment Bean swapped to the Shamshir, it seems like just like OkBro got immediate advantage. Just maybe like Bean was like, okay, I gotta have to reset, and that's about it. So like he comes from the winner's bracket, which essentially means he is going to have another shot on winning. So yeah, here is that. We are going to have continuation of the finals now. Essentially a third match between Bean and OkBro. And they are actually jumping on immediately. That's interesting. What is Bean using? What is this stance? It's still Shamshir though. That's actually quite interesting. They didn't have even a little bit of downtime. Alright. How would you do against these guys still? Not terrible, but they probably in the long run could like rather win. Depends if I would be playing on their rule set of they would be playing like unrestricted. Because yeah, like I have like way higher chances of winning if we would be playing unrestricted, because that's just something I'm used to, and these gamers not really, because Bean, as far as I know, like plays mostly ladder, and so far, well, so far he's actually winning. Oh my god, the Mashando matchup, kind of unfortunate. That was clearly a punish window for Bean. Maybe he was low on stamina. Alright, and that's about it. Bean actually got it. I'm kind of surprised, like, Bean literally didn't change anything. He was like, you know what, I'm going to prove you wrong. Like, that Shamshir of mine, the fact I lost 2 matches in a row with it, and kind of like by a big diff, is just a pure accident. I'm still in the game. And yeah, what we are going to have here, like, it is still the same matchup. Yeah, clearly Bean just comes to the conclusion that he plays badly, and that's not like a matter of the matchup. Not being something that he does know or not know, but more like that, like it was just a faux pas. And now he's going to win. So let's see how that Shamshir is going to do. Like, unfortunately... Well, so far, Bean is on the back foot. Let's see how it's gonna go, like, further. Still got that backswing, though. Well, honestly, this matchup lost a lot of finesse ever since, like, being swapped to Shamshir, not gonna lie. Alright. Both players kind of slowed down, a little bit of advantage on the OkBro side, but well, now a lot of advantage on OkBro side. Good running attack, and god damn it. Okay, that was a little bit of the scam, because what happened here is that OkBro actually triggered random poise event, and this is what gave him like a better standing ground, because otherwise he would get stunned and Bean would have time to reposition. That being said, 1-1 on the super finals on the bracket reset, so hey. Now when I think about it, I wonder if that wouldn't be somewhat of a cool format to require players to have 2 points of advantage over another for the win. Would be very hype, like finals in the process. Well, Bean fucked up the tally setup. That's kind of unfortunate. What are the build rules for this? Very good question. I have no idea. Besides the fact that they are forced to have 99 vigor. So far so good. Bean is abusing like full range Shamshir running attacks, and it actually works pretty well. Little bit of Mashando. Alright. So far so good. And backswing landed too. Yeah, this is GG. Well, Bean actually got that previous round despite of, well, essentially a difference of 1-2 hits because of the messed up like talisman setup. So good for him. Holy shit, that running attack landed. That's crazy. Well, out of hit stun, funnily enough, Dagger R2 seems to have a priority. Actually, I'm not sure how, like, what's the frame data startup here? Because like Shamshir's R1 is like 14. Well, anyway, a tiny bit of an advantage on Bean's side versus OkBro. OkBro needs a parry shield. Well, parrying is without a doubt banned in the tournament, so like, that's not happening. Makes long story short. All tournament? No, guys. Like, this is honestly, arguably it's a good rule that like parrying is banned, because like parry can just turn around the entire fight. Like you can play 90% of the time poorly, you're gonna land one lucky parry, and this game is like that. Yeah, you would have to be like playing very carefully in order to not get parried. It's like you can set up the parry out of the hit stun in this game, yeah. So like there were situations in the past where like a player played super fucking well and still lost, because after like nuking 90% of the HP of another player by winning pure fundamentals, they just got parried and won the tournament. Like, parry in this game is very high risk, but sorry, it's very low risk and high reward. That's majority of the time. Like, if OkBro in this match over here would have a parry, then like he would have, let's say, around 12 opportunities per match, like judging that he's dying in, let's say, like something like 10-12 hits, yeah? Then like he has potential 12 opportunities in order to just like nuke another player in one go. which he clearly doesn't need because he won on the round. That's part of the fun. You know what? I kind of agree and kind of disagree, in the meaning that this type of parties can be very fun for the audience because this is something kind of unexpected, yeah? Like someone is losing and then like he's able to turn it around. But from the competitive standpoint, and this is like what these tournaments are about, like they are trying to make the most reasonable competitive environment, yeah? So from the complete competitive standpoint, it's probably better that it is like that, because it's just more fair for the combatants. Like, this is the reason why, for example, you don't see the HP restoring physic flasks, yeah? Like the one that actually increases, like, heals you by 30% of your max HP when you are below 20% of the HP. Because, like, first of all, of potential tier skips, and second of all, because, well, like, a stalled fight, like, can make it so, let's say that, like, you lost plenty of exchanges, your opponent is on 40% of his HP, you are, like, already tier skipped, and you are on, like, you are already, like, you're on the 50% of your HP, but you don't have the tier anymore. The other player has the tier, yeah? So, if you're going to manage to wait out and play super passively and just wait out, like, that tier of your opponent for, like, 2 to 3 minutes, I think it's 2 minutes, yeah? Then, well, you ending up with HP advantage despite not deserving it. This game has a lot of issues when it comes to the competitive nature of the game. It's like, just by pure design, it like has a lot of unfair mechanics, it's called that way, abusable mechanics, yeah? Well, OkBro is actually winning hard, dude. Well, if Bean is gonna be able to, like, turn it around, that's great, but, well, it doesn't look like it. The advantage is huge, dude. And, like, insane recovery and speed of the daggers not really allow Bean to, like, get himself some sort of the big comeback moment in form of the backstab for one. Just cannot really do that. And he got hit. And now he's cornered. Oh, this might be it. This is it. The running R2, kind of desperate. And one hit away. And OkBro won the finals, proving that PC players are dogshit. And PlayStation is actually the place to PvP at. GG. Well played, though. Here is your champion. Red Bad Man with a dagger.